This portion of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited, fueling growth for people.
United Nations AIDS Deputy Executive Director Luis Lores is commending the government on the progress it's made in curbing the AIDS epidemic. Lores, who was recently in the Bahamas, said the government has taken strong ownership of its response to HIV from the outset, providing most of the funding and human resources from domestic sources. The commitment, he says, has resulted in marked progress. The country was cited by Dr. Lores as an example of how political will and leadership are key to advancing progress toward the end of the AIDS epidemic. The government reaffirmed its commitment to providing high-quality, accessible HIV services to improve the health and well-being of people living with HIV and AIDS. In fact, Health Minister Dr. Perry Gomez says from the beginning, the government made a strong commitment to address the problem. Several members of the community are embracing the message of sharing and caring this Easter holiday. Among them is the New Birth Assembly of God, headed by Pastor Bruce Davis. Pastor Davis divided his congregation into 4 teams and combed the island Saturday to visit the Elizabeth Estates home, the Children's Emergency Hostel, the Bilney Lane home, and the All Saints Camp. While at the homes, the church donated several items, including bottled water, snacks, juices, and more. Pastor Davis's wife, Shaniqua, believes the outreach programs are crucial to the life of a growing child as it allows them to engage their youthful side.
Today we have, snack items for them. We came just to give out some snow cones and cotton candy, just to get that playful side of, us as adults also to be able to participate with them and just share in story, games. This is what it's all about. Making sure that they have what is needed for them to develop as children.
Pastor Davis says that while many church leaders are doing their part by coming out of the church's 4 walls, it's still not enough to meet the needs of society.
I think there's much more that we can do. I think the burden of our city demands that we do more. Even if we're doing a lot, our city is too burdened for us not to decide that that's enough. We have to push and do some more. I assure you, though, I believe that there are many church leaders who are doing a whole lot in our city that it may not never be covered by media, but I think the level of the pain in our society requires us to do more.
It's a day to recognize diversity and cultural heritage and raise public awareness of the efforts made to preserve and protect it. World Heritage Day was recognized yesterday afternoon at Clifton Heritage Park. While the weather was certainly a challenge, that didn't stop event organizers from putting on an extremely informative program for all in attendance, including many young people. Among those in attendance, the Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Bernard Nottage, and Minister of Social Services and Community Development, the Honorable Melanie Griffin. The day featured artistic and musical displays, including a drum-beating demonstration highlighting our roots in Africa and demonstrating the connection to modern-day Junkanoo. Despite the weather, Minister Griffin commended the organizers for educating the young people on so many aspects of history. Earlier this week, Bamar's environmental team installed state-of-the-art eco-friendly artificial reefs several feet away from Cable Beach's shoreline. The artificial reefs, consisting of 48 reef balls and 320 coral antlers, will create the optimal conditions for coral and marine life like surgeonfish, doctorfish, and stoplight parrotfish to flourish in the area. The initiative follows the company's restoration of Cable Beach, which increased beach accessibility and reduced erosion. Resort officials indicate the environmental sustainability initiatives at Bamar, such as reducing energy consumption and conserving water, go beyond being good business practices. They're part of Luxury Resorts' efforts to inspire partners to conserve, protect, and preserve the natural beauty of the Bahamas. Well, stay with us. We've got the latest from Carifta in sports. That's after the break.